shower desperately. My hair is becoming greasier and edgier by the minute. It's been 2.5 hours since my wife left. I don't know how I'll survive the remaining 46 hours. It's already all going downhill. Oh, it's so cold. I'm just fucking. Wow. Okay. I'm still not medicated, so we'll see how much of this I can play before my brain screeches to a halt. The gears will start grinding, but we'll see how much of this we can do in the meantime because, you know, Kuno. Oh, God, Kuno's coming. I know I've been teasing a lot. The Kuno's coming. The Kun, he's coming. Let me make sure we have sound and it didn't do that stupid fucking thing again. It should be fine. Where did we stop last time? We were in the ice cream place. We got the filament tape that I can't do anything with. I think I needed to go buy that Welkin board game because I thought it had a secret in it. See a container you can't open, equip a pry bar. Oh yeah, I didn't have a strong enough pry bar to open the thing that has the thing. Okay, the sound's working. Yeah, I got my flash and my light. I got 8-hole Real. We're living large. Lieutenant Kurosaki? Oh yeah, I found a bolt rifle. Excuse me, I'm drinking a Red Bull. I'm an animal. I'm literally filth. Low on morale, put points into volition. No, I'm trying to go to the bottom of this bad boy. We're going the insanity route. We have to get to the bottom before we can start getting back to the top. Okay. Rue de Sang. Oh god. Oh no, that's where Kuno is, I think. I think that's the hole in the fence we were talking about. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go talk to the shop owner again, to be honest, and see if she's, like, really mad at me. I know I just broke in and everything, but can I buy that Welkin board game? Hello.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
What are you talking about? It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
I don't think the curse was real.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman.
Oh.
All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do.
I already did that.
Her facade has dropped. Now you see the curiosity behind the fear.
Ah, I understand. You need an excuse. Well, I'm just drunk enough to be that excuse.
Before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
The entity? I don't think so.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
You mean the chimney that's part of the central furnace? I heard voices coming from there.
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or make some noise.
Despite his cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery too.
What if I want to buy a book?
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go.
No.
Go.
She smiles and nods.
I have a few more questions about the curse.
But please, only a few questions. The curse.
How does the manifestation
It's so
happen?
much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit
It's the
store.
curse of financial distress.
The poverty
of ruin
curse.
and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Okay, I'm a little confused. What does that mean?
Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still here, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
Well, you live in a post-failed communist revolution city with no fucking cops. Nobody wants to buy your books. Sell blankets or something.
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
That is true.
Sounds familiar.
Strange. I feel unwanted too. What's it mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Why didn't you just tell me about the curse right away?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Such wraiths may prove a formidable enemy. Suit up.
Have you ever sought help?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear, it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
It must be the curse that's bringing you to financial ruin. Is there CPS here? I think this young girl needs to be taken away from her mother immediately before she gets sacrificed for the success of the bookstore. But what about the wards on the back door?
Yes, the Simonese are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
They simply won't do.
Aloof.
I'm leaving. I hope I never have to speak to you again. I'm gonna try to get this girl to run away. You need to
Hi,
be.
Ace
I can't say anything to her of relevance. Ugh. Oh God. I feel like I'm wasting the time I have in the day. It's already 13:47 of day one, and I'm pretty sure this game. No sane person would ever put their hands on such a machine. Merely looking at the unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's like a set couple days you get to like explore Revishul. Okay, I'm still not jacked. Oh wait, why am I going this way? I guess I can just go this way. Because I could have gone outside and around to the furnace room. Because I think I need to go yell up the furnace. The welkin board, the door, the blah blah. Oh, what was that? What was that? Okay. Hello? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go yell up the furnace.
A thick layer of coal dust covers
Okay.
the furnace,
72%.
coloring it pitch black.
Here we go. I'm gonna fail it.
You muster all your strength.
Put a
and
fucking
yell.
bullet in me, dude!
You're dehydrated. A lifetime of smoking and the chatter from the chimney. Then again.
Do I get to
maybe
try again?
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer.
Kick
A
it.
hollow ring.
Why am I
echoes
doing that?
through
I'm gonna
the
die.
furnace.
I'm gonna reload.
Your toe
Okay.
hurts.
Listen, a little bit of save scumming early in the morning. Listen, when was the last quick save? It was, oh, is this like where I started? Oh my God, you didn't auto save like ever, huh? I mean, listen. It won't take too long. I'll speed through her dialogue. Nothing of value was gained or lost. I missed 72% like it's my fucking job. That shit is nasty. Can I call up?
A thick
maybe-
layer of coal.
Yeah, no, it didn't fucking. Okay, here we go. I just need a quick save all the time so that I can cheat. I need to cheat. I need it. Need to do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. Why would I ever do that? Why would you suggest that I do that to my sweet Kim? I would never betray Kim's trust like that. He's all I got, man. Hey, bitch.
You, I suppose.
We're
just
light
a
speeding
door.
this.
I hope you're happy now. But all right.
Her facade,
But yes, yes, I've someone
If you're
despite his cool,
Okay, but the it's the
didn't that curtain just move?
there's some
Sounds familiar.
it's the curse.
Didn't that curtain just
Everyone, there's some
sounds familiar?
truly so. The it's the
Didn't
It's the
didn't that
curse.
curtain just
there's some
sounds
shit.
familiar?
truly
going
so.
through.
Perhaps the dark. Yeah, the wall. The it's the
Didn't
Fuck.
everyone. There's
sounds familiar?
I'm getting it stuck in the loop.
they're on the curse. It's the
Fuck.
everyone. There's something
Sounds familiar.
truly so.
Okay, what's that?
Perhaps the the curse. It's the
Fuck.
there's
I'm just
truly so.
looping.
Perhaps
Okay.
the dark energies.
The woman looks aloof.
Goodness, everything is
She's attempting to mentally.
true. But you do. I prefer the truth is available.
She smiles.
Okay, okay. We're going back. Here we go. What happens if I just never take the body down, huh? Do you think everyone's gonna lose their mind? It keeps telling me about people's sleep schedules. It says everyone goes to bed around 2100. Come here, chimney. Okay. Do a little quickie.
A thick layer of coal dust. You muster all
I
your
fucking lost it again. It's 72%. I'm as likely to pass this as I was as likely to fail that check to steal the map that I tried like 1,000 times while we were at Painted Plate. Like, and this is as
thick
though I
layer
got it
of
twice in a
coal
row.
dust. Something
There, God.
breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello?
you've awakened the entity.
This is the police. Who's there?
Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's
Oh.
a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
Okay.
You hear a low rumble.
after you, officer.
That big metal curtain that I kicked. That I remember now. I'm missing a health point because of it. Because I'm a dumb fuck who likes to kick things. Equip a plastic bag, collect bottles, and sell them if you're short on money. I gotta be a real homeless, huh? Oh my god, we're in? Oh, there is someone here. Whoa! This tray's full of dice, colorful polyhedron dice, hundreds of them. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice.
Hello. I'm Nia.
Hi, Nia. A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining around her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade. for now.
Hold on, what do you mean by Milius?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
As she
Sure.
speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong. Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Okay.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
Do you know anything about the man that was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
I don't think so. It's kind of the sweetest person I've ever seen.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids.
Kuno.
And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
How do you know about that Sunday night already?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Do you often work Sundays?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
I don't have the 10 real. Everything's so fucking expensive, dude. Even after this whole time, I have 822 and I need 100 just to get to sleep somewhere tonight. Hey, where are we anyways? What's this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
Okay. She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they're repainted, there are signs of coal black soot here.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the
I mean,
curse.
technically you're not wrong. There was something here.
Creative.
I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area, even though she appears to have a thriving fucking business?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Wait, how do you explain all the bad things that happen to the companies?
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
True. Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced this place is swarming with malignant energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on. The whirling rags is part of the doomed commercial
You could
area?
say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project.
How do you know that? Okay. Yes, but it's still a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there. Or no, the whirling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off, and the customers are having trouble paying bills. Me.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools are scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
You're so right. Plaisance thinks it might be because you're the source of it, the malignant energy.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
The jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity. Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I think that it still might be you that's causing this. Narrow your eyes very mysteriously. I feel like I want a quick save. I can't quick save. Why didn't I quick save? Starting to think there is no curse, only business restrictions and natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Blaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Ooh, legendary shivers roll. Do we scum it? 1 second, we're gonna try to scum it. Real quick, just because I feel like she's a demon,
again.
but I don't know if this game has demons.
You feel nothing.
I got a 9 and I still failed. I got a 9 and I still failed. I need to roll like a 10 or an 11. Kill me. I'm sorry. Don't worry about this. It'll be quick.
You feel...
It'll be quick. I need a button that like quick... Is there like a quick load button? Let me look at the controls. Quick save, pause. No, fuck. I need a quick load button. I got this. Easy clap, 2 6s, here it comes. Double sixes.
It's you again.
You feel...
Fuck. Oh god, the Red Bull disagrees with me. It's the malignant entity. It's in me. It's causing me
Oh, it's
distress.
you again. Didn't
It's
we
that easy.
already talk
It was
about
3
this?
tries. It's because the curse is real, and I figured out why it spares you. A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stone and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the temperature. It's because you are not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the doomed commercial
What are you
area.
talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No. The old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
No, this used to be a coal plant. You're in the chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
I'm just saying, it's just logic. It's windy in here, probably because you haven't sealed the chimney crown.
You're right. I should take a trip to the roof once the snow is gone. Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
No one's ever really safe from failure.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
Oh no. She raised her hand to reveal a piece of metal shining on her index finger. Your lucky charm, some kind of ward?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
Why are you telling me this?
It wasn't just a jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Yes, coincidence is all that safeguards us. I'll say no. Don't call it a dump. You've made it nice and cozy.
Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world.
She picks up a pair of dice from the table and examines them under the
But
light.
anyway, thanks for sharing your theories.
I gained
of some-
thoughts. Okay, huge. Do you know what happened to the other tenants? Everyone else
More
is
or
gone.
less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
There used to be a hair salon here.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
You wouldn't like it either. The others would laugh at you. It's not about the haircut. It's about the confidence.
What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customers should have been more open-minded.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
What happened to the
It
gym?
wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
And who was Artemiep?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back. It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
You should have known it.
Of course.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt.
So wait,
This was
can
a
I
few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
go down there and open up the punching bag? I wonder what's up with the broken
Oh,
windows.
this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed? And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Cool, very cool about the debris, but what about a snuff milio?
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
What does she mean to get off on it?
Don't worry, the ICP
I
has
forgot
a
I don't
separate
know
division
anything.
that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck
Okay.
with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Okay, did somebody make stuffed animals?
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
But what drugs exactly?
You're right, electrochemistry. I needed to know that. I needed to know what drugs he was on for my police report.
He got high on some weird taxidermy chemicals.
Ooh.
I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Eventually, they caused him to lose control of his bladder. The smell was awful.
Even you can probably do better than that. You can almost see it. A small, sickly old man, hunched behind his work desk, his pants stained with old piss, stuffing a sad, stiff-legged raccoon dog. The entire scene looks tragic.
I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years until the insect rights activists came.
Insect right activists. What in the name of?
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident.
Of course, I know that.
The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
But insects don't have any brains or feelings.
Actually, insects do have brains, but yes, I understand what you're saying. I think the protesters took it a little too far.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
Anything else?
What's with the rotor blades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money. Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Interesting. What do these transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skids and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as some remnant of memory lights up her
She
face.
liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time. Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as though she can hear them chit-chatting behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look very
Yes,
impressive.
but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
Base dice maker?
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important. Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
Too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
She tosses a pair of dice on the table. One of them stops near the edge of the desk.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revershow ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles, leans closer, hands on her knees like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a
The
story.
place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
All right, what about their other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
Okay.
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls.
What did they expect? 20 cents per hour is dog's pay. I'm surprised they showed up to work at
Oh,
all.
but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone. There were also acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the ice cream stand. And they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing her thumbs into her temples like trying to suppress a headache.
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravishell Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I killed the bear.
You did what?
I had to kill the bear to become the bear.
I can see.
She nods, eyeing you
The
up and down.
taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherian.
Scary, but cool.
Megatherian.
Megatherian, a mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Hell yeah.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved with drugs. The horrific necktie tightens around your neck, strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
I don't do drugs.
Very good. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
Outside it's light. Light scatters from the low-hanging cloud cover. There's always the threat of snow.
Anything else? Good. I hope it
Okay.
clarified things. I'm listening. Good.
I think that's all I can do with her. It was a doozy, but we got there. I have another little thing I can ruminate on. All red checks fail? I don't like that. Right? Or a red check's bad? It's fine. Let's see if there's actually drugs in the punching bag. Was that like a secret hint? And also I have to report back to the bookshop lady that there's a kindly dice worker in her chimney, which is kind of cool. Oh, what's this? For the clothes it used to display. Wait, I have to go down this way. I'm lost already, instantly. Punching bag full of drugs. No. Fuck. I thought I was so clever. I should probably go take that body down, huh? I didn't know this one building would be so full of mystery. Good morning.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nihan. She's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
No, ma'am. I felt her aura. She is not the one to blame for the curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How do...
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm.
What the fuck?
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
She said it's just capitalism. Bankruptcy is a quirk of our economic system. She says there is no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. The source is the taxidermist shop. He became it, blah, blah, blah. I'll say she said it's capitalism.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
This is a lot for her to pass.
I'm afraid that only world revolution can help you. Yes, the system must be cleansed of immigrant labor. It's true, we live in a precarious world where nothing ever turns out right. You need to get used to chaos. What I meant was I found the source of the doom. Forget about the economy thing. I'm going to say the third one. It's true, we live in a precarious world. Nothing ever turns out right. You need to get used to chaos.
Precarious world? Economy? I understand what's going on here. You went in there, rummaged around, and accomplished nothing. And now it's okay. You don't have to.
As she has to.
Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am.
I feel like I could have done a lot more, but I didn't want to lie to her. We got a skill point. We should keep doing Inland Empire, right? Because that's like our thing. I told her the truth and she didn't want to believe it. That's her problem. Okay, let's go fucking... let me see some stuff here. Let's get rid of our fucking flashlight because we look like a dumb fuck. Interactable. Okay, with these things. Research time 6 hours, research time 4 hours. Do I have to literally sit here and do that? I don't know, it's fine. We'll go talk to Kuno. I'm gonna have to quick save before Kuno. I remember being locked in verbal combat with Kuno and having no way out for many attempts. Here he is. Kuno! You fucking idiot.
Kuno's got this.
This is Kuno. The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno.
Hey kid, a word please. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
It's love it in the dick.
Well, he used the F slur there.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Okay, so Kuno's on drugs. Hold on, what does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how to do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good.
No, God.
Joyous, you should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
My body wants me to do drugs so fucking bad.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
Fucking hate Kuno. He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
Kuno Essie.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do? Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Listen, Kuno. Are you siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
What? Are you a boy? Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Even he is aware of Kuno.
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Do you know how it got up there?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Okay. Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
He was in Cyberpunk? Where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Okay, more on this later.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Okay, who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Kuno sounds like something you'd call a rabid dog.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
I think Kuno Essie is the fucking bad influence.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sounds get louder as the child shouts at the windows.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the
Help!
questions.
He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Oh, I could shut him down physically. It's a 12% chance. Nope. Am I gonna get my ass beat by a child? I missed. Oh, my arm! My shoulder! I'm getting laughed at by
You
Kuno.
didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it.
Say nothing, try to hold it together.
Pig's trying not to cry. Kuno can't believe this shit. Can no one stop the Kuno? Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can't do anything now.
He's writhing with joy, like the power you gave him is too much to take.
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. It's safe to say he has succeeded.
Fucked your shoulder, fucked your knee, fucked your fat body up!
Kim, help!
No.
Ah! Yeah, I deserve
Yeah,
this.
you deserve this. Trying to show your dick to Kuno. Kuno was scared.
Do you have any idea of the shit you just got yourself into, kid? I gotta put the law on Kuno. Kim, hand me your gun. I don't have my gun, Kim. I need to borrow yours.
Kuno's just gonna beat the shit out of you again.
He's still clearly in awe of himself right now.
I told you not to tempt such forces.
The annoyance in his voice is directed at you, not the gremlins.
Now, how about we go and do something worth the public's time?
Fuck.
Look, see? It's the fucking war pig. Try not to knock yourself out.
You belittled yourself before the Kuno. Now you must seek his forgiveness.
Look, I want to make friends. I want to make this right, Kuno. Make amends.
Fucking what pig?
Amends, Kuno. I was wrong to try to hit you, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. How are we gonna make it up to Kuno, pig shit?
I don't have anything. What can I offer you, Kuno?
Please don't waste time on nonsense.
The lieutenant does not approve of this
Listen.
at all.
Don't listen to the blind fuck, piggo. You're doing the right thing here, trying to get Kuno to like you again. You can pay tribute to Kuno with drugs or cigarettes.
What are you doing?
Listen, we'll reload. Listen, let me try to punch Kuno in the face again. I remember this. This is like one of the only things I clearly remember from this. Is it took me like 15 tries to get a clear path through this conversation that was at all good for me.
Yeah, nappa gumpy Kuno. Right in.
Okay.
Love it in the dick.
Okay, we're working
The
on it.
boy
One
is
second.
sweating profusely. The kid is obvious.
Fuck that.
They
Okay, one second. The
The
rake.
fuck does Kuno know what a rake?
Are you two siblings? You want to hang out, kid?
We should just
Okay.
take it easy.
All right, entertain the Kuno.
The body.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choking. He's.
You have no idea what.
Do you know who he was?
End of conversation.
Do you know how it got up there?
Yeah, you tell.
Probably you had. I don't mess.
He's in Night
or-
City.
Or Kuno's fuck imp.
End of
Kuno's fuck
conversation.
gimp. More on this later.
You're-
Get lost.
Do you guys often play in the
Right,
yard? I have
this-
some questions.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I want to discuss the
The
body.
fuck about it.
Oh no.
You're
Who is
Get lost.
who's Kuno?
Kuno. Primal.
Kuno, is that some kind of gang
Yeah,
name?
Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table.
Watch out, Kuno. He's.
Hey, we're gonna do the rape thing again.
He's got the Kuno help.
I'm not doing
Everyone,
anything.
Pigs in here in Kuno. Somebody, please.
Okay. What is this sick charade? Who put you up to
No one.
this?
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over.
Help! The pig's gagging him. Kuno can't speak.
We're going for it. Fuck. I need to save before that so I don't have to redo the whole conversation. My fucking shoulder and knees. I gotta fucking lay Kuno out. It's important to me, babe. I'm so sorry. Kuno's had it fucking too good for too long. If I had my gun, I would shoot Kuno on the spot. He's a degenerate. And probably the murderer. Or at least I could pin it on him pretty easily. I don't care if he's
Kuno's-
11.
Oh yeah. No.
Love it in the dick.
Okay, one
Boy
second.
is sweat. They
We just take it
Okay,
easy.
are you
He's
kidding me?
calling us.
We
Uh-huh.
just take it easy.
Shitload.
Don't tell the pig shit.
you have no idea. End of conversation.
Probably you had. I don't mess. Kuno gives this.
Yeah, you tell.
You're testing Kuno's.
Get lost.
Oh god, don't watch that on camera. You might actually see me snot. Oh. I want to discuss the body with you. Crime scene. Do you have to play this hard?
whatever.
I want to discuss the body.
Kuno.
End of
Blah
conversation.
blah. Okay.
End of conversation.
You're
Later.
Get lost,
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno.
Okay, we save. Quick save. We talk to the Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Who's Kuno?
Kuno.
So you
The
prefer?
fuck.
He looks slightly confused, but
Watch out. Help.
Help!
Okay.
He's got the pigs in here in Kuno. Somebody, please.
What kind of sick charade? Who put you up to this? Authority.
You put him up to this.
Listen to your. Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The
What?
RCM is trying to.
Are you high right now?
rolling super. He's having the time of his life.
He's flashing Kuno.
Okay.
He's showing his genitals.
Now we destroy Kuno.
If you don't help
No,
Kuno now,
I'm so
it'll be too
physically
late.
inept. I should have gone the physical build. I'd rather have the ability to beat the shit out of everyone than know that, rather than know that this kid is off his
You
fucking
didn't.
gourd, because I can tell. I don't need empathy to tell me that this kid's on massive amounts of drugs. Kuno. Okay, I'm gonna
Fuck
beat the
the
shit,
Kuno.
Kuno. I
Yeah.
swear to God,
Yeah, whatever.
it's the last thing I do.
He's-
Watch out. Help.
Every. pigs in here in Kuno! Somebody, please!
What is the sick shroud?
Help!
You.
Kuno, oh.
Roll it.
He's flashing Kuno!
Kill him!
He's showing his genitals!
Fuck! It's a
If you don't help
42%
Kuno
chance!
now,
I missed
it'll
it
be
3
too late.
times! It's almost a 50-50! I swear to God, these dice are weighted, or they know I'm reloading and they don't want to give it to me. Joke's on them, I will wait as long as I need to put Kuno in his place.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I don't know, the fuck does Kuno care?
There's pigs in here in Kuno! Somebody, please! No! No. Help! Listen to your... No!
Roll it.
Okay, here we go.
Flashing Kuno.
Kill him!
He's showing his genitals!
Fuck, that's 4
If
in
you
a
don't
row
help
at
Kuno now,
42%!
it'll be too late!
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Next time I can feel it. It's the good one. I can feel next time is the one. I'm not gonna bargain with you because you laughed at me for that. I won't do it. I won't debase myself. It's not. I gotta show Kuno I'm a hard motherfucker, which means that I can't
Fuck
beg.
does Kuno... Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Kuno, I'm gonna fucking blast you right in the face.
Every pigs in here in Kuno! Somebody, please! No! No. Help!
You.
Listen to your... No!
Roll.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals!
5
If you
in a
don't
row
help
at
Kuno now,
42%.
it'll be
This
too
game
late.
is a yoke.
You didn't shut it.
It's fucking... Oh, I think I can pause the recording. I should pause. It's much... I got it! Kill his ass! Yes! It took me like 6 more tries.
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling.
How's that feel, Kuno? I fucked up.
It's Kuno S.
Okay, we're back in.
Fuck you whispering about?
Okay.
He's whispering too. He's going with it.
Fuck you! If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it.
Okay.
You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
What's up with her? She's
Don't
terrifying,
make
crazy,
Kuno
scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
Okay. What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
Really? Isn't she too small to overpower
Are
someone?
you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many has she killed?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
The
Okay.
creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear.
Ooh, we got her. Do you think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
Thank you, Kuno. You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
What do you mean? What's the language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Okay.
Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and Runkaris might be some kind of defense mechanism.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
He points at the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
The little one twists her neck looking at the building.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Why was she wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in? How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Oh.
Kuno S, two of a kind.
Why is she called Kuno S?
Because she fucking looks like Kuno.
You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Kuno told you this shit was Psycho Killer.
Okay. How are you dealing with all this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either.
Okay.
Kuno's got this shit under control.
You need backup. I'm here for you.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to.
Okay.
He needs you to take him seriously now.
I hear you, Kuno.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her. Sneak up on you later and fuck you up. You understand?
He
Okay.
may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
I respect that, Kuno.
All right. Now we can do business.
Okay, I hear you, Kuno. Business.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit.
All right.
Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig.
Mm-hmm.
Get his hook in you.
Yep.
Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. That fucking pile of eternite. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it up and you can fuck into Kuno's shack.
Okay, what does that mean? What was that about you running an errand at illegal narcotics,
Kuno gets it
Kuno?
from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Is that me? Am I the dirty popo man?
Dirty popo man is you.
Okay, yep,
In there
okay,
is
my bad.
Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Okay, I gotta beat the shit out of Kuno's dad. To be honest, I want to beat the shit out of Kuno's dad.
Dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
I'm pretty sure I have like 1 in my physical stats. I got 2. We're 2 with the and our physique. I'm built diffy. Look at me. Never mind. Wait a minute. I just realized it's my dexterity that's low. My physique, I'm actually juiced to the tits. I'm barely worse than my empathy. So I feel like we can handle this. How much material are we talking, Kuno?
Like half.
Half of what?
A baggie. But like in this vial.
But that's not very much at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
He's got that blue sky, huh?
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Okay, I've made up my mind, Kuno.
Okay. Kuno's listening.
I'm going in there, but not for the... So there's 4 options. I'm going in there for the speed. I'm going in there because I want to fight the most violent man in Revachol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate it. Or I'm going in for justice. I'm a narc, but I'm lying because I want this speed. I'm going in there to fight your fucking dad because you need a positive role model.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuno when he's out. Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key. So you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side. Bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it. Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door. Police violence style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckhead. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
Okay.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
Come on, Kim. And I'm going to whisper, obviously, I'm not going to take it. We need to get drugs away from a minor.
Okay, then.
That's what I'm
Kuno
doing.
doesn't fucking care.
Okay, we parlayed with Kuno, and it went good. I only needed to scum like a lot of it. Listen, don't worry about it. Okay, we're gonna look around the crime scene, and it's been an hour. Then we're gonna save after that. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, it says a light above descending. Okay, we'll open up this trash can.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too.
I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's just a hunch. Maybe somebody, or maybe, yeah, I don't want to tell him that I'm like psycho, because the other one is it's an extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there holds a special significance. It's just a hunch. Maybe somebody threw something in there. How do we get the lock
We could
open?
try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okay, we can go talk to him. I should probably take the body down first. What else do I want to look at here? I'm going to talk to Kuno Essie. You little shit.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step
Looks
closer.
like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno.
No, don't turn
Going
Kuno
away for
against me.
life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
These are some strange words you use,
I
girl.
come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
I can save all the children in this town.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. My bad. I made a deal with Kuno that I wouldn't arrest his friend. Even if she's apparently a cop killer. Here's a box with some magnesium and some muns. Here's a shack. Can I break into this shack?
The pile of Eternite looks stranger now
this
that
is the
Kuno
shack.
told you about his pad. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old... Because, unless
Okay.
Kuno lied, you should...
Pull the panels aside.
You see a shabby little door.
Okay, is his dad gonna be in here? Or is this not the shack? Okay.
So this is the shack Kuno man.
Okay. But there's also some stuff over here I want to look at. Can I get in here? Or can I... Okay, I think I have to go into the shack. Oh, God. I need to save. All right, I love you. I'm going to pause here and upload this so you at least have another hour or something. Good luck. We dealt with the Kuno aptly. There's a pig head in here that I really am not a fan of, but we'll deal with it later.